Flopsy and the Easter Bunny Olympics, Part 26 of 40. Hearing Woundwart's laughter, I wanted to run and smash him. I wanted to, but a paw on my shoulder gently restrained me. All through Lacus's presentation, my eyes, ears, and attention had been focused on the Jumbotron, but somewhen along the way, Cedrinum had made his way over to me. Paw on my shoulder, he bent to my ear and said, "Don't do it. Don't give them exactly what it is they want. Your name is scrolling along with the other 814 bunnies who deserve to go on to round number 3. And while there is one name up there who does not, the name of the rabbit who brought shame to these games is decidedly not Flopsy. Do you understand me?" he concluded, his voice pleading in my ear. For what seemed like the 12th time since 9 o'clock, I didn't trust myself to speak. Overcome with anger, with gratitude, and great despair, somehow mingled with hope, I merely nodded as I kept my eyes averted. "I've said it before," Cedrinum added, "and I'll say it again. You, Flopsy, are one terrific bunny. Do you hear me?" Eyes downcast, I managed to whisper, "Yes, sir," before my throat caught in a gulp and I closed my eyes and myself off to everything and every bunny around me as I fought against my tears. "Good lad," Cedrinum said, applying gentle, loving pressure on my shoulder. "Look around. Do you see your fluffle mates stomping applause for Woundwort? I don't. They see you, not this hobgoblin that Woundwort and Lacus are determined to torment. Take your time. I'll round up the squad. You march beside Bustle, you hear? You march right alongside Bustle," he repeated in an adamant whisper. "Yes, sir," I managed to say without my throat constricting. Cedrinum made his way through the fluffle, congratulating and organizing the other 67 bunnies who made it through to round number 3 and thanking and encouraging the 22 who had just been eliminated. He left me to myself, and Bustle made her way to my side and stood in silent support and camaraderie as the other 66 bunnies advancing to round number 3 were mustered into 4 rows of 17. Once Cedrinum had organized all the other bunnies, he placed me at the front of the far left row and Bustle at the front of the row next to me. Standing in formation, Bustle leaned over and whispered, "You saw where he placed Woundwort, right? Far right and last. You know what that's called, right?" I kept my eyes forward as I nodded that I did. I knew all right. I knew that in fluffle formations, whatever bunny wound up in the right rear was said to be in Judas's spot. Clover and Fiver had taught me not to use that phrase, that it was rude and inappropriate, but I still knew it. I made a mental note to see where the Judas spot name had come from and to ask my parents just how rude it was to say it and how this name had come about as Cedrinum went to the front of our formation and marched us into round number 3.